Hey y'all, welcome back to another video on the Diamond Unlimited YouTube channel. I am so excited to get into this next video. So today we're going to be talking about building your content confidence and getting comfortable on camera. I know that being on camera, again, it looks easy when you see everyone else doing it. And sometimes you can turn that camera on and it's scary. It's intimidating. You feel like you forget everything that you planned on saying, and it's overwhelming to say the least. I know so many people that are so wise, they're so smart, they have so many gems to share with the world, but they're not doing it on social media. Being on social media in general is intimidating when you have a brand, but using your voice, showing your face, it's a vulnerable situation. You really are being so vulnerable. And it feels like you're opening yourself up to the world, and it's uncomfortable. I don't know how else to put it. It can be uncomfortable. So I want to give you some tips, some tools, some tricks to get you across that finish line, that mental roadblock in your mind, and how to get you past that, and sharing with the world what you have to say and what you have to offer, because I really do believe that's important. Whether this is going to be a hobby for you or if it's for your business, it's more so that confidence building and boosting kind of thing where you just want to feel proud of yourself and feel like, you know what, I have a voice, I have things to say, and I may have messed up on a word, or maybe I didn't know how to really edit and, figure it out, but it's okay and there's room for me. So let's start with the mindset, because in reality, the only way that you're really going to overcome this is to slow down your breathing. Breathing is so important. It sounds so cheesy, but really breathing your way through this is going to be so important. But really wrapping your mind around the fact of, if I don't put out this content, who does that impact? Because the truth is, a lot of times we think that what we have to say maybe isn't that important, or it's already other creators out here that's in the space. Like, am I really going to make that much of a difference? But yes, you will. Yes, you will. You have to really start putting that in your head of like, you know what? Even if one person watched my video and they found value in it, that's so good and so important and so valuable. And the moment that you start to see it as valuable, it's going to push you through that uncomfortableness. Trust me. So really work on that. I would propose for everyone to do an exercise and write down 3 to 5 reasons why you want to make content. Who is it going to impact? Who could benefit from it? In what way could they benefit from it? How do you think you'll grow from deciding to do something that makes you uncomfortable? Like, really think about that, because it's a bigger picture going on. I'm such a believer in, we can't hold our gifts hostage. And I know that sounds so serious, but if we have this mindset when it comes to content, most likely it's showing up in other areas in your life anyways. That's just my humble opinion. But I don't want to hold my gifts hostage. I have a lot of information in my brain and I need to get it out, because I like helping people, to be honest. I like serving others. I like helping people. And if I don't use my voice, I am doing a disservice to myself. So I want you to really sit with that, hold that, write it down. But it's going to take a mindset shift to be able to do this. The next thing, don't think that this is an overnight thing. People make it look easy, but guess what? People are editing. Some people are using Big View and other apps to do the teleprompter thing with the script, which is, hey, use your tools. I'm going to get into that, but use your tools. But don't get overwhelmed and think, oh, this person sounds so good. It sounds so perfect. You can too. And you don't know what's going on behind the scenes as to, how they're able to pull this off. And some people are great speakers. Let's start there. Some people got that thing. And guess what? I admire those people. I look at those people all the time and I'm like, oh, I need to expand my vocabulary. Or, ooh, like I love the way their pace is. They take their time. It's really clear in what they're saying. I like their analogies. So it's okay. You know, we have our speaker goals, but be okay to start where you are and take your time. Another tip that I have for you that I always share with others with my content confidence coaching, take it literally a sentence at a time. Because when you try to memorize, unless you're just really good at that, then do you. But for those of you who are going to get in your head when you get on that camera, one section at a time, one thought at a time, one sentence at a time. And remember, you can always edit and put those pieces together. As long as you can do that, you're good. If you really think about it, you're good. You're good. So don't think you have to do this whole full run. I see people do it all the time and they get so frustrated because they went a whole 30 seconds and it was perfect and then they fumbled on a word. I always tell people, start from the beginning of that last sentence that you messed up on. Just start it over. Okay, guys, and edit it like that. You know, so don't look at it like, oh man, I'm not good at this. It takes time. The only reason why I've tremendously grown as a speaker is really because of my podcast. So speaking so often, it just helped tremendously. But the flip side to that is to embrace the mistakes. Some of those mistakes I left in there, depending on, you know, what it was, because it just made me want to get better and better and better. So sit with that for a bit. I'm going to switch gears and get into some other kind of techniques, but it has more to do with like the logistics and the tech and the setup and all of that good stuff. And these are things that I've learned that have worked best for me. Sometimes I may use ChatGPT or an AI platform if I want to kind of brainstorm or think through what I want to say. But once I know what I want to say overall, and I'm not saying like the script, I don't really do well with scripts. I'm more of an off the cuff kind of person, especially when you're choosing to make content with something that's related to your career, something that you know really well. You have to remember like, oh, I know this, I got this. But I may make bullet points and little notes. Right now I have my phone on the side. You can't see it, but if I need to take a pause between thoughts, I'll look, okay, that's what I want to say. All right, cool. And I keep going. So don't be afraid to take your notes, have your bullet points, have an overall outline and plan on what it is that you want to talk about, and having your stuff nearby, you know, that's totally okay. And the next thing that I definitely wanted to share with you all, film your content alone. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I get distracted if there's people in the house, if there's too much noise going on. I'm just like, and I'm also aware that some of you may not have that opportunity if you have families or just a different living dynamic where it's really rare to be alone. But if you can close that door and say, hey, give me an hour, y'all. I'm putting a note on the door. Please, if you could be a little quiet, I appreciate it. You need to be alone. It's a lot having someone staring at you while you're trying to make content. And again, some people can do it and that doesn't even faze them, which, hey, kudos to you. But I don't know why. I do the best when I'm just home alone. No one's here. I'm done with the work day, like a good Saturday, and giving myself time, especially if there's some natural light going on. I'm like, okay, I'm going to just really take my time with this and be easy on myself. The next point is to make your environment as comfortable as possible. A clean environment is good. And I'm not trying to tell you to clean your house, but I'm saying that anything that's going to distract you, and only you know what that is. Only you know what that is. So for you, if you're going to be a stickler about the background and the environment and this and that, really think about how you want your setup to be, and don't go crazy because you don't want to delay making content because you're trying to get the perfect background and go buy all this stuff. Believe me, don't do it. Do it throughout time, but don't feel like you have to do that in order to get your message out there, because that's just not true. But really think about, what does your environment need for you to feel comfortable enough to focus, to concentrate, to be able to hear your own thoughts and to be present. And lastly, what I'll leave you with is be easy on yourself. We can be our own biggest critic. And a lot of these people that are really just huge on these platforms, if we all saw where they started, they were figuring it out. Everyone's figuring it out if you don't remember anything else. Be easy on yourself, be kind to yourself, and give yourself grace. Because remember, this is going to be one of hundreds of videos. If you look at it like that, I really hope that it releases some pressure and some stress of this is one of many. Okay, I can make this change in this next video. I can try this approach in this other video. And that's really what it's all about, which is trial and error. I hope this was helpful. I just want you all to be confident when it comes to sharing with the world, whatever that is, because that's really what it is you using your voice. And if you desire to make content online, you fit here too. You know, there's space for all of us. And we can't forget that no matter if we have 1 subscriber or 1 million, we have things to say. We have value to bring to the platforms. And I just really hope that this is impactful for someone and can help you step towards that fear and not away from it. But if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. We are on our road to 1K. I know we can get there. I am super excited about all the videos I have in store for you all. But if you have any ideas, your girl's listening. I'm looking through these comments. I want to know. I really want to make content that resonates with you all. And I'll be going live soon too. I definitely want to start doing videos where it's more live based and we can talk and just build community in a different kind of way. So if you have some ideas, your girl's all ears, let me know and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.